technical difficulties already. So, how the night is going to be. So, I'm just waiting for my little 5-minute intro to kick in and knock me off, but we'll see. And so, in 7 minutes, we will start with our first healing pulse. I'm just going to say hello to everyone in the chat. Dexter right here. Here. Everybody's sleeping. We've been outside a lot today. I've been outside a lot today, and that, for those of you who don't know, I live in the frozen tundra of northern Minnesota. It's horrible. Lots of snow. I can't remember. It keeps snowing. I'm such a warrior sometimes. But I'm cold, I'm sore. Snowblowers are not the easiest thing to maneuver when you've got 3-foot dress. So, anyways. So I'm trying to think if there's anything new. I am doing a training in, not this weekend, but next weekend. So it's Animal Reiki, the master level. And so with that, I'll be able to teach Animal Reiki, which I'm sort of excited about because I've always been a little animal obsessed. So, yeah. We shall just see. So, because here's one now. Little Duncan. Hi, Duncan. Did I wake you up? Sometimes he's just so chill. Other times he's so loud. So at the end of the show, we're going to do something sort of similar where I've been pulling oracle cards. So for tonight, because I'm sort of tired, I'm going to just keep things short, and I will be pulling cards that don't have a book. So, yes. So 5 more minutes and we will start the Healing Pulse. The Healing Pulse is a tool that I created, and what I like most about it is it goes to where it's directed. Not every healing tool does that. So I sort of like that. Everybody's so quiet. Oh, there's Mary. Welcome, Mary. I hope you are well. I started with some technical difficulties, so I'm hoping that is the only issue tonight, but we shall see, because I haven't really had a good week with technology and mechanical things. So anyways, so I'm pulling out my handy dandy book. Because I keep track of everything. Yeah, like January 28th, 2021, September 23rd, all of last year. Okay. All right. Hard to believe it is March. So today is show number 135. And it is March 2nd. So hopefully you were in the right spot. Well, that's sort of interesting. 3223. Because a couple weeks ago it was 022323. I hope so too, Mary. I'm not quite sure what I think it's just. Well, you have to deal with snow too. It can be really physical. So, and then I had 2 snow blowers that had issues. Thank goodness for my neighbor, because he was able to come and help me. Otherwise, I would have had to bring the snowblower somewhere. Or I've got like 5 neighbors that are really super nice. I could have asked any one of them if I could borrow their snow. Oh gosh, that's sad that I just have a total brain blank. I could have borrowed any one of their snow blowers. So that is very nice. And one neighbor, I don't know if he knew I was having issues, because I had been out with the snowblower, but then it just totally died. But he came and did my driveway, which was wonderful. Yes, so 135. Some need to switch it up more. But I do think people get out good healing from the way I do it. We will start with our first healing. Start my list and see who wants mini healings. Although, I've noticed since I've started doing the oracle cards, more people show up towards the end of the night and get in on that. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I've got seafoam that I've been adding, but yeah, I had some operator error issues. And part of it is I just tired this past week, not really thinking things through. Just sort of, sometimes when you're running equipment, you need to be a little bit more thoughtful. Otherwise, things happen. So, yes. And it is 10 after. So let's start with our first healing pulse. So with this, this is a tool of my own modality, or tool of my own creation. And I started by doing this in my office. And I had a regular client with lots of pain. And she had texted me or something. And so I couldn't really respond. So I sort of walked her through receiving a healing pulse through text, and it worked. And I'm like, well, that's pretty cool. And so I received you are going to place your hands exactly where you want to receive the. Right now, I'm a little sore. Unphysical, if it's something emotional, think about where you feel that energy in your body. So, you've got your hands warmed up. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive the energy. Imagine my hands on yours. Now, if you can't reach the place that you want to send energy, imagine you can. And then my hands are there too. So you are getting not only your own healing frequencies, because I believe that many of us are healers, especially the moms of humans and fur children. Imagine that you're receiving your healing with each breath out. You are releasing what you're releasing, maybe breathing out. That funny. That is something new that I didn't realize that dragons show up and dinosaurs. So thank you, Joan, for that. So that is our first healing pulse of the night. So I've got my book. So let me know what you guys want to work on. And so the theme tonight, so this is from my Raise Your Vibration Oracle card. Internet issues. But part of the thing you see in the lower right hand corner, I've got little comments. And there's Anne Marie. We haven't seen you in a while, girl. I am so glad you're here, Anne Marie. Nice of you to show up. So here is our theme for tonight. Choose kindness. So hopefully, well, I did say we started out with a technical glitch. My little 5-minute intro decided it was going to cut out. So luckily I can just ramble on for a little bit. So I'm hoping that I'm not still frozen, because that does happen too. So I've got my book here. Who has something that they want to work on? Otherwise, I will jump to group healing. Oh, good. Thank you, Joan. Joan, that's a cool one to work on. Joan wants to work on opening her crown chakra. Okay. And you know what? Last week was show 133. So, that means that this week should be show 134. That's a little scary. I can't even count. Yep. That just shows you I shouldn't have been running equipment this week. Craziness. Okay. Show 134. All right. So, Joan, I'm going to see what list I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one. We're going to try something new, I think, with that. Okay, I've got 3 sheets we're going to try. All right. Hi, Misty. Welcome. Anne-Marie, that is a great one to work on. All right, so Anne-Marie wants to work on self-love. Mary wants to work on clarity. Okay. All right, so let's see. So Joan, the next time we do a healing pulse, direct the pulse to your crown. I think we experimented a little bit with sending to the third eye, but send it to the crown. So, because crown is spiritual connection to the divine. You are perfectly fine, Misty. You just missed our first healing pulse, but we're going to do 2 more. And I'm just taking down things that people want to work on. All right, so this is what I'm going to use the trauma list for Joan. See if there's anything that's preventing her from accessing her crown. And I'm hoping it's just a dramatic word, but it's the word torture, Joan. Hello, is it Aliza? Not sure if we are not doing any card pulls until the very end of the healing. So if you would like any healing energy, let me know what you want to work on. All right, so Joan, opening your crown chakra, torture. Let's get an age and see if this rings a bell. You know, sometimes is it like a little brother torture? You know, him bothering you? So let's see. So around 28, Joan. So I don't know if there's a person that just really bugged you. You know, they sort of tortured you. Because, yeah, I don't think this is the literal torture. Maybe there was a mental torture. My chat's acting a little funky. That's not good. All right, so let's see. Oh. So, Mary, have you ever told your guides that they need to adjust the sound? Okay. Hearing clearly. Tinnitus. All right. Misty wants to work on being shy. Let's see. Is that generational trapped emotion? Not that I'm getting. But we'll see. So oftentimes, and I've tried this too, if you ever get a pitch in your ear that's just annoying and it doesn't seem to go away, sometimes it's something a little supernatural that's trying to connect with you, or sometimes it's like downloads of information, and the universe doesn't always know that it's not quite the right frequency. So ask your guides to adjust the tones so it's less harsh. So try that, Mary, but we'll keep working. So Joan, torture 28. Let's get rid of that. Whatever it is. Let me know if that rings a bell for something. All right, Anne Marie is next. Anne Marie wants to work on self-love. And I think that is a fabulous one for anyone to work on. Super Mary. So I'm getting greed, Anne Marie. And this isn't you, but it was someone close to you. So let me get an age that you were, and maybe you'll even know who this is. 26, Anne Marie. Female. So you were 26. So someone around that time frame that was greedy. So let's release this. So that did release. If anyone else wants me to work on some particular healing issue, just put it in the comments. All right, so Mary, let's see if we can help you get easier access to clarity. Procrastination. Somehow that's playing a role. Let's see what age. "29, Mary. So ages are the hardest thing. So somewhere 29, or so when I say 29, it's plus or minus a year. So 28, 29, 30, somewhere in there. All right. So that is released. Okay. Misty wants to work on shyness. So it's nice you're here. I think we're typically a safe group here. All right, so let's see. Yes, Anne Marie. When I ask if it was your mother, I do get a yes. So, and that definitely could affect your self-love. Well, thanks for confirming that, Mary. I like it when things match up. All right, so Misty, we have the word thwarted, which is not a very popular word in this day. So let me get an age for you. Around age 19, Misty. So, as I said, ages are the toughest. So plus or minus a year. So somewhere 18, 19, 20. So thwarted. So now if Victoria were here, she would tell us exactly what the meaning is. So let me tell you what it says. Prevent someone from accomplishing something. Oppose successfully. So those are verbs. Let's see if it has a to prevent the occurrence, realization, or attainment of. Very interesting, Joan. Yeah, I'm thinking it wasn't a literal torture, more of a mental, emotional kind of thing. So when I said potential family, that was partially true. All right, so Misty, we're releasing thwarted. Okay, so that has been released for Misty. Just looking to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Nope. Okay. So next, I'm going to. Oh, for those of you who just came in, this is the theme for you guys for today. Choose kindness. This is from the Raise Your Vibration deck. All right, so I think I'm going to work on the group stuff. You are welcome, Anne-Marie. So with this, I'm going to check and see some negative beliefs. I'm getting there's 3 that the group has. You're welcome, Misty. All right, the first one, I don't fit in anywhere. 65% of you feel this. So 65% of people that will watch this video either now or in the replay. And this is one that showed up like last week too, and it does show up pretty regular. So last week it was actually 60%, and I attribute that to a different group of people. But I think especially in this day and age, there's a lot of people that don't feel like they fit into their life anymore. I know I'm sort of the same way. In fact, I'm actually sort of grateful because I used to really dislike going into work, and I never felt like I fit in. But working from home, that definitely has changed things for me. So we're going to get 2 more. Oh, I think this one's a new one. Let me just get a percent of how many have this. So I am ineffective. That's 55%. So let's see what the last one is. I am out of control. All right, let's see what percent have this. I'm getting 50%. So wow. Any of those things resonate with people? So there's a few of you that are often here every week, but I don't fit in anywhere. Does it seem like less of an issue for you now if this was yours than when you first started coming in and hearing I don't fit in anywhere? Because I guess my assumption is that if you're here pretty regular, you're not as affected by fitting in anymore. All right, so we're going to clear from anyone who needs it. I don't fit in anywhere. So that released. We're going to release I am ineffective and how that affects you. So that released. And we're going to release I am out of control. And as soon as we're done here, we will do the first healing pulse. Okay, so that released. All right, so for this healing pulse, you're going to send energy directly where you want to receive it. So if it's somewhere physical, that's easy. But if it's somewhere emotional, think about where you want to receive it. So Misty, shyness. Do you know where that lives within you? Is it in your mind? Is it in your heart? Do you feel it in your gut? Where does that live? Because that's where you're going to want to direct the energy to. So rub your hands together. Oh, I would have never guessed that from you, Anne Marie. But know that at least a layer of that has been released. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so sending energy now. So imagine my hands are on yours and the energy is flowing exactly to where it needs to go. With each breath in, the healing goes a little deeper. With each breath out, you are releasing something that's going to help. Open and allowing. Okay, that was our second healing pulse. Let me know how you did. And then I have this list I have never used before. I recently printed it out. I'm always finding things that I think, oh, I might be able to use that. So this is called an idea allergy. So do you have an issue with ideas? Whose game? If you have trouble with ideas, put a yes in the comments. And I will tell you if there's something on the list that, okay, so Mary's going to be first to try this. I'm not sure exactly how this will go, but the list is called idea allergy. And so do you have something that is preventing you from accessing these ideas? So let's see. So Mary's going to go first. So I've got Mary, Joan, and Anne Marie. Let me just add you to the list. Okay, so let's see. And it looks like I've got (28 times 6). So I've got quite a few different potentials. I'm adding Missy to the list too. Okay. All right, Mary, let's see. Oh. So Mary, it says, what is What's holding you back is the unknown. So let's think about this. So if the unknown prevents you from moving forward, it's really hard to take a leap of faith, isn't it? Mary, what do you think about that? The unknown. So what if, okay, Mary, here's your homework for the next week. I want you to just brainstorm wild, imaginative ideas, or maybe a calm, pretty likely idea. But I want you to just be extreme, even if it's not logical. Put it out there. Be crazy with it. Get used to amping up your thoughts and your ideas, and then evaluate each one. How does it make you feel when you look at it? Does it scare you? Does it make you excited? See, yeah, the unknown. Mary, we're going to talk about this. Joan, heartbreak. And actually, so I need to release how the idea allergy has affected you. So I'm going to release the unknown from Mary. Sort of like a trapped emotion, only a little different. So it's released. So Joan, heartbreak. Let's release that, because that's holding you back. All right, Anne Marie, let's see what you get. So Anne Marie, it says relapse. So it makes me think that maybe you used to do things a certain way and you gave that up. Or you used to think a certain way and you gave that up and changed, but then you went back to it. And it wasn't a good thing, because this is about an idea allergy. So it's a little, I'm trying to convert it over similar to like a trapped emotion. You are welcome, Joan. All right, Anne Marie, that's been released. It's like, this list is definitely very unique. All right, Misty, you're next. If nothing else, it opens you up to thinking about it. Now, Misty, what's come up for you is winning. So does winning, has it made your path pretty obvious and set, so you don't really get creative in your ideas because your path is set? Maybe. So whatever it is, we're going to release it a little so you can have more choices. Wow, Mary. So The unknown is coming for you. Hello, Victoria. Welcome. So we are going to start. Let's do our third healing pulse of the night. So think about where you want to receive the energy. Rub your hands together. Place your hands exactly where you want to receive that energy. And just breathe it in, open and allowing. And if you've noticed that doing certain breaths makes the healing even more effective, start with the box breath where you do a 4 count in, you hold it for 4 counts, you release for 4 counts, and then you hold it. So Victoria, send this to your head, okay? Imagine it's going to search out the areas affecting memory. And then I'll add you to the list for issues we're going to work on. So I've got everyone else done. So open and allowing, just breathing in that healing energy. Okay, so that was Healing Pulse number 3. All right, Victoria, I'm going to put you on the list for memory issues. Let's see what comes up. Getting fear. Let me find an age for that. You're welcome, Anne-Marie. All right, so Victoria, fear. Let me find an age. "26, Victoria. So somewhere 25, 26, 27. Does that ring a bell? So I did get that to release. So next, we're going to do the aura strengthening, and we're going to try a little change with it too, okay? All right, so with the aura strengthening, you can easily pull in the healing pulse energies with your thoughts and intention. But as always, I encourage you to work with your own energies too. And so the reason why you'd want to do this is a strong aura is fabulous at repelling negativity. So I want you to rub your hands together and then start beaming out to your aura. Imagine it being thicker, more protective. And it's got little pieces of reflection so that if someone's sort of spewing some hatred at you or around you, it gets bounced back. And so as you are thinking about the strength, the protectiveness, think about the serenity behind that barrier. And what if you filled your whole little bubble with self-love? Because self-love can do so much healing, confidence, self-appreciation. So when you think about that, what color would you fill your bubble if self-love had a color? Just breathe that in. Okay, so that is tonight's aura strengthening. Not going to be a very long night just because of me dealing with all the snow. So I pulled cards that don't really have a book. They just have simple things. And so I've got 1 through 4. Number 1 is something I have not used on a Thursday night. It's called the Rebel deck. They use a lot of F words. Some of the cards are really offensive. So if that might offend you, because sometimes it even offends me, don't pick number 1, okay? And number 2 is the Raise Your Vibration. And number 3 and 4 is something else. So I want you to put 1, 2, 3, or 4. Again, don't put number 1 if you get offended easily. And you might have to cover your ears when I read it. So, but tonight's card will be just a short little one. And then we'll get back to regular ones next week. But it's been a definite day for me. All right. So we're starting with Victoria. Victoria gets, let me just start my list. So all right, so Joan, you're going to have to put 3 or 4. I think you should probably do 3, Joan, when I really think about it. All right, so Victoria has 2. Joan, we're going to do 3. Mary's got 2. Anne Marie's going to go for number 1. Okay. All right, so so the first one's for Victoria. And if anyone else wants to get in, you'll just need to put 1 through 4 in the comments. So Victoria's got Raise Your Vibration Oracle card. And this is the same deck that I pulled with the instruction to be kind. Okay, what is that? Oh, interesting. All right, Victoria. Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. So, Misty, I'm adding you for number 4. So, I wonder if that means it's okay to get a little angry or a little hot, but there's a limit. And when you surpass that limit, it's bad for you. So you got to learn to let things go. At least that's my thought. If anyone else has any contributions for Victoria, although Victoria, you're good at interpretations too. All right, so Joan. Joan is number 3. So this is the Melanie Beckler deck. And this is one that's it's black and white. And if you want, you can color it. But it's called an Intuitive Oracle card deck. And these are unique, but pretty simple too, because it's just typically one. Oh, there's a extra. Okay. All right. Ooh, it's a picture of Sedona. I've taken a picture in front of that rock. So the instruction for the card for you, Joan: reverence, honor the sacred, living prayer, presence, and nature. Any Sedona fans recognize that landscape there? You are welcome, Victoria. Very interesting. Okay, so that was Joan's card. Very cool, huh? Yes. All right, Mary is next. Mary's got the Raise Your Vibration deck. You are very welcome, Joan. Funny how even the simple basic cards can give you messages. Ooh, this one popped out. Let's see. This is for Mary. Mary. My sexuality is sacred. I don't think I'm going to try and interpret this, Mary. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Anne Marie gets the Rebel deck. So let's see. Very, Mary. Probably not something you want to chat about. Okay. All right. So these are just sort of little cards. Rather snarky. Ooh, this one fell out. Ooh. All right, 2 fell out. So, all right, so this, I don't like this one as well as the other one, so I'll do this one first. So this says, you look like a shit show. So definitely not very nice. Then on the other side, it says, you're a hot mess. Fact, clean yourself up. So 2 fell out. So this was 1. I like this one better. So the front of the card says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. And then the back says, if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it effing is. So Anne Marie, I'd go with this one. Get that shit done. No, that other one didn't apply to Anne Marie, but this might. So whatever you're working on, Anne Marie, get her done. Very interesting. Okay. All right. Now, number 4. I agree with that, Joan. All right. So this is Louise Hay, Power Thought Cards. Joan, do you have these cards? All right. And they're sort of cool. They're square. All right. So Misty, this is for you. And if no one else comes in, this will be the last card I'm pulling. So these are from, ooh, there's one sticking out. All right, what does this say? Oh, this is nice. All my relationships are harmonious. And the back says, when we create harmony in our minds and our hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. Oh, that's pretty nice. I thought about that for a while. That's why I said you should do number 3, Joan. So, Misty, what do you think? All my relationships are harmonious. Very cool. And on that note, I think I'm going to end early tonight. Although it is 8 o'clock, so it's not really early, but it's a little early for when I do cards. But yeah. So I hope everyone has a really good week, a good weekend. Next week, I will be here. Yes, I will. With a little more energy to do cards. And we'll see what else. Let me know what you think about that idea allergy. Was that just a little too strange? Have a good night, Mary. Thank you. But have a fabulous, fabulous night. And I did not do my commercial for tonight, but if you need me, you know where I am, and just let me know. Have a good night, Misty. Bye.